Hello everyone, welcome back to my pretty little garden. Today in this video, I'm going to be making a vision board for myself, also known as a mood board for the year 2024. And the reason why I'm making a vision board for myself is to help motivate and inspire myself to keep moving forward and to keep growing, specifically in my gardening. That's kind of what I'm going to gear it towards. You don't need many supplies in order to make your own vision board. All you really need is a piece of cardboard, something like this, something to put your visions on that you cut out. This is, kind of a bigger one, but you can use any size. It can actually be half the size of this if you'd like, whatever works for you. And you would need also some magazines, which I have back here, and I'll show you what I have. And basically what it is you look through the magazines and you cut out images, words, pictures, anything that inspires you, anything that speaks to you in terms of maybe goals that you have, dreams that you have, something that you're thinking about, and you put it down. You can tape it down or use a glue gun and put those images down on your board here, and you're almost like making a collage of dreams and inspiration for yourself. And that's really the reason why I wanted to do the vision board, is to motivate and inspire myself. I saw a video from another gardening channel, a very popular gardening channel, Linda Vater. She's actually a young girl that works for her. Her name is Leah, did a video making a vision board. And I just felt it inspired me to want to do one for myself. And I think it can be helpful in order to help you keep moving forward, help you keep doing and achieving and being creative and being inspired in your own life. And that's really the reason behind why I'm doing it for myself. I want to motivate myself. I want to inspire myself to keep learning, to keep growing, specifically, in my garden. But I also feel like the work you do in your garden, what you learn in your garden, it kind of can trickle over into your everyday real life as well. So these are the magazines that I have to look through and that I'm going to be, cutting things out from today. And they're mainly I had 2 of these magazines just at home here, and I went to my local library and I just picked up, they have an area in most libraries where you can buy magazines. So I got all of these magazines for $1.25 total. So I just picked out magazines that I think I would find some inspiration in terms of gardening. And I also feel like it's a good thing to do this time of year. If you can see behind me, we're in the middle of January and it's snowy and cold, and we're not getting out into our gardens and digging in the dirt this time of year, at least where I live. I'm in Western New York, Zone 6B, and we're not planting, we're not digging, we're not growing things outside right now. And I think creating a vision for yourself, a dream for yourself, can be so uplifting this time of year. When we're not able to get outside and when the temperatures are cold, and sometimes the days kind of are long in January and in the middle of the winter. And I just feel like this is like a mood booster. This is something that can really lift your spirits. So I would encourage anyone out there to be creative and do something like this for yourself, because I think it can be beneficial in more ways than one. And as you can see, we're in the middle of January and it just started snowing again, and it's snowing and blowing in my backyard, and we're not really getting outside this time of year. Although I did take 2 winter hikes recently, which were wonderful, and I'll be sharing those with you at some point. I think I might even share one of those hikes at the end of this video. Here's another little shot of my front yard, and you can see we have gotten quite a bit of snow. We've had like 2 snowstorms recently in like the last couple of weeks. And hi, I'm back several days later, and I'm just going to be finishing my project today. I got pulled away and wasn't able to complete everything the other day. So I still have my supplies here. I have my cardboard and my magazines. I have a pair of scissors and a glue gun. And I did start cutting some things out the other day. So I'll show you what I, started to cut out. And we'll go through and look through the rest of the magazines together and see what kind of inspiration I can come up with for my vision board. So I started looking through my magazines and I've cut out a few things, just some pictures and some phrases that kind of caught my attention and spoke to me. So I have a few things already. I'm going to put those aside, and I'm just going to grab my scissors here and just start looking through my other magazines and see where I left off. It's the very next day, and this is my completed vision board. I am so happy with how it turned out. Once I got cutting and assembling, it was really easy, and I just found that, the inspiration just kind of flowed. I'm just going to zoom in here and just give you a little bit closer look as to what my vision board really entails. And again, there are pictures that I've cut out of magazines that spoke to me, that I felt inspired by, combined with words and phrases. You might also notice that I have dried flowers. Isn't that a beautiful dried flower? I had, if anybody remembers, I did a short every day during the month of December for Vlogmas, and I had a Botanical advent calendar. So every day I opened up a new dried flower. Here's just, some more examples of the dried flowers that I received. I got the Botanical advent calendar off of Etsy, and it was a little bit on the pricey side, I thought, but as I went through day by day, I really did enjoy opening a new dried flower every day. There wasn't an explanation for each flower. That was kind of difficult. I'd like to know, the specific flower that I opened, but I thought, oh my gosh, what a beautiful thing to be able to add those to my board. And just to give you a little idea of my board and the things I chose and what they mean to me, I'll just go ahead and point out a few things. So the first thing is this reaching new heights. I am really excited to be able to keep growing, specifically with my gardening and with YouTube. and, you know, see how far this journey can take me. Right above that, the word at home spoke to me because I really enjoy doing this work from my own home. I think it's a wonderful thing. You'll see over here I have unstoppable color, and my whole board is pretty colorful. I would really love to add more color to my garden this year. I would really love to, you know, just take it a step beyond what I've done before in terms of color. And so that's reflected in some of the pictures that I selected. There's also a girl who's hiking, and that's another thing that is on my list of things that I'd like to continue doing and growing in, is exploring different trails and hiking, and just connecting with nature, just like I have there in that phrase that I found and put on the board there, connecting with nature. I have a couple pictures of birds. I love birds, and I've become more interested in them as, you know, I've gotten older. My dad is an avid bird watcher, and I just would really love to learn more about birds, and I would love to have something in my backyard, bird feeder, bird bath, something to attract them so I can observe them more. I also have some cut flowers here. I have some zinnias, and I also have a sunflower down here. I do have some begonias back in there because I love begonias. I'd like to incorporate those into my garden this year. I am considering trying a cut flower garden in my yard, in a raised garden bed, and also around the beds in my yard, purely for my own enjoyment this year. So that's just kind of something to keep me moving forward with that thought and, you know, helping it come to fruition. So this is it, guys. This is my vision board, and I'm gonna place it somewhere that I'll be able to see it every day, and it'll continue to inspire me as I move through my year. And this is my little desk area down in the basement where I work on things and get myself organized in terms of gardening and working on different projects and things. And I decided to place my vision board right there. I thought that was an appropriate spot for that. So I think it will provide inspiration as I'm sitting down here working on different things. I just want to thank everyone for joining me today. I would also like to encourage all of you to create your own vision boards. It's a great way to motivate and inspire yourself and to help you grow in your gardens and in life. I'm just going to close out the video by showing you some clips of a winter hike that I took with my husband on January 20th. We went to a trail that we've never been to before called the Erie Canalway Trail, and we did a couple of mile hike in snow, as you will see. So I hope you enjoy those clips, and I will see you again very soon. Have a great day. It is a little bit deep. It's a what?
Oh, Kristen, that's it.
So where did we start? Where are we at? Oh, you are here. So this is the Erie Canalway Trail that we were hiking on today, and it was our first time hiking this trail. And the trail actually parallels and it runs alongside the Erie Canal, and it spans 360 miles across New York State from Buffalo to Albany, which was really interesting. We didn't really think about the fact that the trail would not be cleared, so we were walking through quite a bit of snow, but it was really enjoyable. I didn't envision it being this deep. No, I'm good. I'm just... We're going right down there, aren't we?
We also came across this beautiful flowering plant on our walk, and a quick Google search told me that it was called a sumac, which is a species of flowering plant that's primarily found in southeastern Canada and in the northeast United States. And it was just a beautiful plant with beautiful flowers, the red flowers. And I also learned that they use the flowers as a spice and as a dye and in medicines. So we just really enjoyed looking at this plant, and the branches actually felt like velvet. It was almost like you were feeling like a reindeer's antler, something similar to that. So that was enjoyable. We also took some pictures as well.
I don't know where I'm looking.
Straight ahead, I'll just see how.
On this tree?
No, it's on the board.
We're looking for a cardinal.
Look about 2 feet above the ground. It's not. You can see it. This way.
Don't scare it. Don't go too close to it. It's going to fly away. Just wait for it to... Oh, I see it now. There it went. Went that way. I don't know if we're going to see it again. Let's listen for it. I hear it. Was there more than one?
I saw 2. One went that way.
I hear it. There it is. There it is. Can I zoom in? There it is. I think it's a cardinal. Oh, I lost it. There it is. It's moving around on that branch. Did it just fly away? Oh, I heard it fly down that way. So beautiful. There's a dog coming up the trail. All these birds flying around.
2 of them.
Yeah. I think they're little, like,
There's another one.
yeah, chickadees.